Hello everyone, it's me, Susa from Magdeburg, Germany, and I have a kiln review for you. Yesterday night I took everything out of my kiln and I recorded it to upload it on YouTube. But the colors of the pieces, when I checked the video, they look so different to who they really look that I decided not to upload it, and instead I will sit here in my studio where the light is definitely better, although it's already gray outside, but you know, there's better light in here definitely. So I want to show you the pieces, how they really look, and I think it's better, although you will miss the emotions I had with two little pieces I'm so proud of. And maybe I can put this part in the videos. Yeah, forget about it. So, but first, before I started to show you my pieces from yesterday night, I want to tell you something about a big project which is coming up. I want to freshen up my countertop in the bathroom around the sink. The sink. Oh my God, that's hard to, you know what I mean, you know? And because 15 years, it's been 15 years since we moved on into this house, and the countertop, the fake wooden countertop has definitely seen better days. So I thought that something like unique and handmade can freshen it up. So I ordered at Etsy those cutters in different sizes, small and bigger one, to just figure out how big the tiles should be, which I want to use. So I will make some tests in the beginning and to see how much they shrink and how I can combine probably many sizes, and how thick I should make the tiles, and what kind of clay I have to use. And this is what I have to figure out before I start the production of it. And yeah, I think that this will be huge, and I also can use those little tiles to test some glazes. I don't want to make just one color, I want to make a lot of different colors, but in one tone, and I'm not sure about, you know, I guess it will be green, blue, turquoise, something like that, combined with black and white and gray. And because this is what I use the most. But Nat from Mud Magic, she was able to made a pink lover out of me. She showed so many different pieces with combinations, and the pink pixie and other stuff made me try those glazes, and I really love the results. So yeah, thank you, Nat, for open up my universe and my thoughts about glazing. And also thank you that you mentioned me in your last video. It made me cry, because every morning when I made myself my morning hot chocolate and my drinks and my supplements ready for the day, I have those 30-45 minutes on my own in the morning in the kitchen, so before I go to work. And I always turn on the TV in the kitchen and watch some kiln unload videos or glazing videos you uploaded. And you know, I started the video, the mud magic video, because it came out I don't know, an hour ago, and I was like, oh, it's a new video. And then I prepared everything, and then I heard my name and I was like, oh my God. And it was like goosebumps. And then I was so touched by it that I had tears in my eyes. And it's, you know, it is still special. And I don't want to miss to give the same feeling to other people too. That's why I made some notes from other potters who don't have that many subscribers, and I want to push it because I love watching them. And why not share my not favorites, but you know, why not share their accounts to make them grow? So first of all, there are some who are in my school community, and you know that I have on this platform school, I founded a community for free where it's called Pottery Moms, and there we can meet and talk and give us challenges or show our glazing results, talk about it, help each other out. This is what we do on YouTube, but even with a better interactive communication. We are 14 or 15 members now, and this is so, I don't know, I have the feeling that I start to get familiar. You know, we got to know each other better, and we go off topic. We don't just talk about our glazing results. We talk about our life. Like Michelle, she is on the boat. She is I think around New Zealand, but she was somewhere else too. I forgot about it. Oh my God, I'm so bad with it. But I'm impressed of their lifestyle. And she will go back from the boat now back to the US, and she is so excited to do more pottery stuff. But she took pictures of whales and different animals in the water, and these things inspire her for her pottery. And then there is Susie. Susie uploaded her first video on YouTube, and it was so cool. She had kind of problems with her with background noises, but she ordered a microphone, and I think her next will be so professional. And yeah, she took so much stuff out of her kiln and showed everything, and it was impressive. Every channel I mentioned, I will put in the description under this video. Just click it, subscribe. You know, this is what they deserve. And then next to Susie, there's Sheila. Sheila is doing videos for so long, and she is showing how to do things, hand build stuff, glazing things. And she also gave me the tip with putting my underglaze pencils in the in the freezer for 24 hours to sharp them. Because mine always break when I want to sharp them. But she said, yeah, put it in a freezer, and it will probably solve your problem. And it did. So that was so fantastic, and this is what we do in this community. We just talk and help each other, and also off topic, we do different things. So Sheila, Cosmic Ceramics Sheila, cozy ceramics Sheila, I put in the description. And then there is Louise, Buckle for Up. Louise is doing also videos, and she had her husband with her as an assistant. I think it was her husband, I'm not sure, Louise, I'm not sure, but it was a guy your age next to you, behind you, and he sometimes took up those big whales out of the kiln, and you showed me your platters and your she made a tea strainer and the mug together and the little plate as a set, and it looks so fantastic to have this for these cozy evenings now in the autumn and in the winter. It's just perfect. Just watch her video, she will show you. And Louise, she's in the community and she challenged us in October to do something seasonal. So I have to because I took the challenge and I will do something which looks like autumn or like Christmas. Yeah, I do some mushrooms, or I don't, yeah, I did one mushroom already, but I'm not sure if it's enough. So yeah, Louise, I will support you, and I hope this mentioning will help your channel to grow. And then there's Misty. Misty didn't has a YouTube channel, and she's a potter. She's also in our group, but she didn't upload a video yet. But maybe we make her comfortable to do that, you know? We never know. It's not her time yet, but it's not something you have to do when you want to join our group. It's just we chatting. It's not that you have to have a YouTube channel. And then there's Gwen and Kay and Nancy and Michelle I already mentioned, and Jimu and Chris. And yeah, these channels I will put in the description. And then I have 3 more I found on YouTube last week, and this is Therese from, I hope it's right when I read it, Dellen Lund Ceramic. I think it sounds like from the Netherlands, and Therese makes so good stuff. It's worth to follow and subscribe her. And then there is Ellie Thornblom, and I really love her style of making mugs and tea candle holders. She has a really tiny kiln, and sometimes her videos are just 2 or 3 minutes, but I love it. It's like a tiny little snack in between, and it makes me like happy. So it's not that long as my videos are, but it's fantastic. It's like in between. Oh my God, it's really impressive, and it inspires me a lot. And then I found Nosheen from Whistle and Page, and she is uploading one video each month, like a summary of things. And I think she uploaded her 4th video in September, and I'm already excited about her October video. So give it a try, and yeah, that's it. All the others I didn't mention today. I see you, I watch you, you know. Last morning I watched Kimberly cook. I love it. I just love it. And I think she mentioned 100 people before she started showing her tiles, or she did it after, I don't know. It was fun that we all are in this bubble of good people, and that we know each other like we are like friends, you know. So let's start with the things I promised you. Another service platter. This is my if you would see it somewhere, you would see, oh, that's what Susa made, because I have this mold which I bought in the Home Depot store for really less money, and it's so easy with a piece of slab. Just put it in, do some texture, and here I have like 2 different glaze layered. First, I have 2 layers of Mako turquoise, and then on top it's Mako speckled toad. And you don't see the speckle, but I know that Ellie, she had, I think she used speckled toad on a mug, and I was so thrilled. I will use it definitely again. So it seems like gray blue, easy to use. And even if it's not like a Christmas themed platter, you know, like with Christmas colors or in a shape of a tree, I can make it as a Christmas present. I can put some candles, some green stuff, and some Christmas decoration on top of it, and it became a Christmas platter. But then they can use it the whole year for cake, sushi, and whatever they want. So I love all your Christmas stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I don't have time to do much seasonal things, because sometimes I do things and they are here for months before I glaze them, and then the season is over. And I totally understand you, because a lot of you are selling those things, and it's important to have seasonal stuff at the markets because people are crazy about it. You know, they want this Christmas mug because it's cozy, and they want these cute little platters. I totally understand, and then go for it. But with me, I will do some seasonal things. I think it was Jeanette. She painted on a little plate like a reindeer, just with easy lines, and it looked fantastic. And I said, oh yeah, that's something I can do, because I have some plates and I can just do some lines. But we'll see. I will surprise you probably. Okay, the next thing I took out of the kiln was this tiny bowl, and I'm getting better at throwing. So this is how I improve with my throwing skills, and I made this nice bowl. This is a perfect size for ice cream, and also for like having a yogurt with some fruits and toppings. So this is, yeah, like the dessert size. I used honeydew from Emako, inside and outside. Did 3 layers inside and 3 layers outside. And then I put on top of it, inside, crystal green or green crystal from Terracolor, but you cannot see the crystals. But anyways, it looks really pretty. And then outside I made different bands of different blue colors. So I made a small band of blue stone from Emako and blue surf from Mako, and then another blue stone, and then another blue surf, and in between I put some green crystal from Terracola. Yeah, this is how it looks. Quite good. I don't like that part, not so much, but it's okay. It's okay. It didn't run over the edge. It's just fine. Next thing. This is the mug. I made a video how to build it, how to easy make a hand-built mug. And this is Your Vibe Attracts Your Tribe. And it's inspired by a girl I met in another community from school, because she said that your energy, your vibe will always bring the right people to you. So yeah, and I believe in it, and I made this mug and I give it to one of the school members. I have no clue yet how to send it. I heard the that parcel service in the US or in Canada is quite hard. Okay. The colors, oh, sorry. Inside, Mako Peacock. And it's like, I love it. I just love it. And I had texture kiwi fruit on the outside, and here I only have leather wiped it back so that that you see the letters better, and then there's just one layer of clear, zinc-free clear on top of it. And it has this little dot, this little detail. I like it. In case you wonder that I don't show the glaze combinations on the side like I always do, I have a surprise for you at the end, because I will take pictures of every piece, and then with the picture I put the glaze combinations on the side at the end like a slideshow, and then you can easily take a screenshot if you want to have the information about the glazes I used. This one is also green crystal from Terracolor. I put it on this speckled clay, and I don't know if it's kind of an orange peel, but it's a satin surface, but I like it. It's just simple, and it has a bigger rim than a normal little plate, so you can like also put something on it with where you have something liquid, or you know what I want to say. Another frozen pond, and it's not, I think the lines which are typical for frozen pond are not as good as they are when you show your results, but I think it's because the distance between the stems I made. I think I made the distance too wide, so next time I just want to try to make it closer to each other, but this worked out really well. I used two coyote glazes. First I started with coyote opal, and then 3 layers of it, and then I did the running hot chowder stems all around here, and then here where you see it, and then I layered it with coyote Andromeda. So pretty. Next one. This is Coyote, Mottled Blue, Running Hot Chowder, and Prisma Green. So the frozen pond didn't work, but it looks nice. So it's on dark clay. These two little things I made with, or I glazed with gunmetal green. This is a dark clay, and I really like the result of the gunmetal green. It's matte and green and a little bit shiny parts. And this is gunmetal green on the Indian summer clay. You can see it here. And this is a soap dish where you can put your soap. It's a little bit wobbly, but it was already when I created it. But the good thing is that when you put the soap in here, the water has enough space to run, or you know, it's okay. It's okay. Next bowl. You wouldn't expect that. Inside is so pretty. I used Amako texture turquoise, and I added Mardi Gras, Mako Jungle Gym on top of it. And it's really, really pretty, shiny, amazing. At the outside, I have Blue Oyster from Spectrum and Louisiana Bayou. And you would think when I say Blue Oyster and Louisiana Bayou, blue, definitely blue. Brown. Why? Why brown? I don't get it. And it ran as hell. And you have all these dots here, but I don't want to grind it because it stands flat. Inside, just fantastic, and the outside is just bah. I have no clue. Maybe you can help me. Is there a chance to turn this into something pretty with a refire? Is there a chance, or if it's brown, it stays brown? Just let me know if you have any idea, or if you would try to fix that to make it nice, to fit the inside. Okay, now we have something I copied from Audrey Byrne from Audrey Lynn Studios. This is a combination I copied from you, and I tried the frozen pond technique and it failed. But anyways, even if it failed, it looks pretty. I put Holy Green, Spectrum Holy Green, and then I did the dots with the running hot chowder, and on top there is texture kiwi fruit. This is what she did in one of her latest videos with a bowl, and it came out just stunning. It was fantastic, just adorable. And I thought, oh my God, I want that. The green and the blue in combination looks so good, and I just copied her style. But that's not even similar. No, there's no blue in it. At the outside, it's just texture kiwi green. Yeah, it's nice anyway. I will keep it, and it's a fail I love. So it's not a real fail. But Audrey, I will keep on trying to get the results you had. Okay. Another mug, and when I took it out yesterday out of the kiln, I was so like, oh my God, that's so bad. But with a second view, it's awesome. Okay, so this is a mug, and it's so shiny, and it looks like it was under the ground for like 2,000 years. Inside, I combined Shipwreck with Cenote from Mako. And I did that before on a mug, and I loved it. And it looks like really rustic, a nice blue with these brown. Do you see that? That's just, it's gorgeous. And then on the outside, I had Pirate White. Pirate White is a white which has like tiny little dots. It's from Bots. And I thought when I put it on the bisque, I thought it's maybe too boring, the blue and the white in combination. So I had some cosmic tea dust. No, that's wrong. I didn't have the cosmic tea dust open, but I thought, because when I glaze here, I always watch other people showing their results, and someone, I have no clue who did that or why I didn't wrote it down. Someone took out a piece with cosmic tea dust. Was it Rhonda? No. but Rhonda has a nice mug with black mud and shiny black, and it was just fantastic. But someone used cosmic tea dust, and I thought, oh, maybe cosmic tea dust. And then I tried to put it on, and then I said, oh, maybe that's not good, maybe it's too dark. And so I just used the brush and left some, like not even one layer. It was half a layer of cosmic tea dust. And it looks so good, like dirt, or I don't know. And, you know, let me know if you also like it, because yesterday I didn't, but today I do. I think it's a good thing. And with the cosmic tea dust, because I wanted to try it, I made this little trinket dish, and there you see the sparkles, which is known for cosmic tea dust, but it's quite dark. And then I have another little plate. I put oatmeal from Emako and shipwreck. Okay, next thing. And there I definitely need your help. A lot of you made this beachy look on mugs and plates, and this morning I saw a chip and dip from Annette, Mad Magic, and she made it just wonderful. I think she used Norse blue for the blue and some flux and to make the waves, and it's simple and it looks just good. And why I didn't stay with that, but I wanted to try something different, so I made something which looks just great on the plate. And I used spiced cream from Mako Foundations for the sand. And then I had, for the water, I had Norse blue, seaweed, and floating turquoise layered. And then the white stripes are light flux. And here it just looks so good. But then I took out the cup with the same glazes, and it turned out horrible. You know, the dripping was not wavy. The dripping was like raindrops on the window, at the windows. So this is not what I wanted. So I will definitely reglaze that, but I need your help what I can take to put over this and how I can get rid of this. And what I use instead of light flux instead to make those lines look more like here, like straight, not so runny. So this is what I really need, like an advice from you. It's a to-go cup, and I have these paws here, and I have this nice, I threw it at the wheel, but I squeezed it when it was still soft. Yeah, so a refire candidate. The next thing I'm quite proud of, this is also wheel thrown, but it was too dry to put a handle on it, so that's why I leave it like a, you tell it wine cup. It's a wine cup. So this is Spirit White from Bots at the inside, and I really like this. It's like river birch, but with finer dots, smaller dots. And then at the outside I have oatmeal, 3 layers in the upper part. Then indigo float from Amaco in this part, and then all over I have Prisma green from Speedball. Nice. Then there is another mark, and I used my favorite combination, the bronze mud from Terracolor. So it looks like metal, and then they have shiny and mud parts. And then on top there is, and inside is crazed copper from Coyote. And it looks better on darker clay. And then I wrote here something with my fresh sharpened pencils, underglaze pencils. Yeah, but I'm not so happy with that. It's okay. Yeah, so but grace copper and bronze are always a good idea. And then we check this. This is Mardi Gras, the jungle gem from Mako, at its own on a white or beige clay body. I just wanted to try if the yellow is like so bright like it seems to be, and I think I like it. Yeah, like a drinking dish. And this plate is really, really nice. I like the color a lot. This is Laguna Stormy Blue. And this color is new to me. I had it before in my shelf for 4 months, but I didn't open it. But this time I tried it and it looks good. And I like the plate and the little details around here. It's like a texture I made with a roller. And then I put some cosmic tea dust, like a stripe. I just dropped it like I made like this and then it just came out like this. And then I add also some snow from Amaco, but it just, the thicker parts came through. Next time I have to do more of the snow. But I like this, really, I like the Stormy Blue from Laguna, Stormy Blue Gray. It's similar to Peacock. It reminds me a little bit, it's darker, but it reminds me a little bit at Mako Peacock. So these two drinking dishes are, let me check on my last page. I think it's also, Laguna Antique Blue on different clay bodies, a lighter clay body and a darker, but similar. What I really like is that the deep structure here you cannot feel anymore, but you can still see it, but it even it out. The glaze run into the texture and it evened it out. And yeah, so it's flat now, but you can still see it. Okay. Now there are 3 things missing, and these are my favorites. And this is where I almost cried yesterday when I took out their bowl and it didn't crack. There's no pinholing, and I just wanted to show you. This is the best thing I ever did in my pottery journey so far. It's like I want to hold it. This is a perfect sized bowl I threw on the wheel. It's, I think, the heaviest piece of clay I worked with, and then I just glazed it with crazed copper from Laguna, and just partial, just here, and I left the clay, and I even made like a foot, almost a foot ring. I trimmed it a little because it was thick enough to do that. And this is the glaze on dark clay, is so good, and I'm so in love with it. And it's for salad, it's for pasta, it's for soup, it's for, I think, everything I will eat during these next month. I will put into this bowl because I love it so much. And it kind of made me really proud. The clay, the black clay, was one of the first clays I bought 2 years ago when I started my pottery journey, and it was almost completely dried out. And then I wanted to, it's not kind of reclaim, but I wanted to put moisture in to make it softer. And then I add water into the plastic bag, and then I put the whole thing into water so that the pressure from the water outside pushes the water inside the clay. And then, you know, it was just, I think 3 kilos left. And then I used it, and I thought, yeah, just let's, because it was so good. It was so soft and nice to handle, but probably too soft to handle. And then I said, okay, I will try to throw. And I used the big piece of clay. I don't weight it. I don't have a scale here, but it was huge. And then I tried to center it, and then this bowl came up. And it's like, ooh, I'm so proud of it. And then there's another thing which is not glazed yet. This. So maybe I will glaze it in the same color. I'm not sure yet, or I will just leave the black clay completely raw outside and just put some glaze inside, but maybe another color. I can imagine something yellow. Yeah, so not sure about that yet, but in my next video you will see what I make it out of it. But this is something I'm so proud of, and I will put it definitely on the thumbnail. 100%. And then the last 2 things I want to show you, I took out of the kiln these 2 mugs. And this is something completely new for me. I tried a technique. I hand built those 2 mugs, and then I added different engulfs on it. It's like colored slip, and I used a brush, and I just paint here. I paint red and orange and yellow, just like on it, and then I carved lines in it, and then I added little details like this, and then I made texture in it I scratched it, and then I added more color on it and transfers and a lot of things just to make it like wild, you know. And I stamped something in a little heart in here, and so I made it like crazy. Same on this. Here I used blue and turquoise and light blue and a little green, and also I added words on it, and here I added some texture, and here, and transfers I had. So, and then when after bisque firing it, I glazed the inside. This is Scarlet Red from Amoco, and this is Laguna Aqua Blue and Oasis Blue in combination. Just spilled it like in. And outside I used the zinc-free glaze, clear glaze from Mako. That's it. And I think I like that a lot. It's so weird and wild, and I like the style. So I'm done. That was so long. It was already 45 minutes. After that, there will be the slideshow I promised you with all the glazes I used, combined with the pictures of the pieces. And yeah, you can just screenshot it for yourself. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'm so glad that you spent your lifetime, this 45 minutes of your life, with being on my side. And that is a thing, that is a thing, because we decide who we want to spend our time with and what we want to do. And time is the only thing, the only resource we cannot buy. This is an endless thing, and everything else is not important. We should use our time wisely. So that's why, thank you again for spending yours with me. Bye bye. See you next time.